doesn't.
Yes, it
It's like
does. I say it's to
no.
fuel him being arrogant. You say no because the narrative wouldn't support that. You say what supports him being arrogant. I say okay. Do you think he met every shinobi? You say no. The statement's just like being used for a narrative purpose. That's literally circular.
But hold on. In order to prove it's arrogant, you would have to like assume that he hasn't met every shinobi.
Yes, Jaja. There's a million and one assumptions in every argument. Like
Okay,
right
yeah,
now,
okay, yeah.
hold on,
I'm
hold
telling
on,
you,
hold
right?
on,
There's
hold
no
on,
way to
Jaja.
prove
I'm
this
not done
arrogant
talking.
argument.
I'm not okay, but there's no way to prove the narrative one either.
Okay, no, there is. Okay, because not only have you already agreed that character statements do have purpose within narratives, right? You already agree on that fact, right?
But which narrative is the problem?
All right, that's fine, that's fine. If we agree on that, that's fine. And I'm saying like when somebody makes a statement on strength, power, etc., especially in the world context, there's multiple ways to go about it. In order for Kishimoto to like display this to
Wait,
like
wait,
I guess
repeat that.
deductively, I'm saying there's multiple ways. Like when a character says I'm the strongest or fastest, blah 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 in the world, right? There's multiple ways to go about it, right?
What?
Either you would assume that a character has omniscient knowledge within their verse or within their planet or whatever, right? Or you would assume they're just wrong, or you assume it's a narrative device.
I don't see the problem with just saying they're wrong.
And what would be the point of saying it?
To fuel the state or fuel the narrative that he's arrogant.
But what if Raikage displays no other arrogant traits?
That doesn't
Wouldn't that be
matter.
kind of out of character? That would be out of character, though, right? That wouldn't make any sense. It would just be
Wait,
out of
but
character.
Raikage says that he's stronger than B as well. I think that's like fairly arrogant
No,
because
that's not
B's
exaggerated. That's just because he
that is
hasn't seen B in quite
exaggerated.
a
He's
while.
wrong.
No, that's not exaggerated.
Or sure,
No,
sure,
wrong
sure,
does
sure,
not mean
sure. Whatever,
exaggerated.
whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
But then we see the Raikage can be wrong. So whatever.
No, we see he's wrong, right? But in the case of Killer B, he's wrong in order to fulfill B's narrative. That's the purpose of him being wrong in this context. It's to provide B's path as a ninja, like surpassing his older brother. That's something he's been
Wait,
trying to
wait,
do
wait.
since he was a
Why
child.
do I need more evidence than this would to say that he's just being arrogant?
Hmm? Well, because there's a logical explanation as to why he was. Well, he was not arrogant in this situation. He's ignorant. But there's a logical explanation as to why,
No, he's
especially
being
within the
arrogant.
narrative.
If you agree that he's not met everyone in the world and raced them, then you have to agree that he's being arrogant because he's
It's a
exaggerating.
possibility. I can't agree or deny it. Like logically, if you
Why is
want to
that
like ask me,
possible?
like I don't actually think he did, but I can't actually
Why is
prove
it
he did or did
possible?
not. Why is it? We don't know what the Raikage has done. We literally do not
Okay, so
know.
why is it possible?
What? What do you mean? Are you like implying it's
You,
impossible? Like you
no,
would agree it's a
you said
possibility?
it's possible. Why is it
Yeah,
possible?
it's a possibility. Just like every day as a Kage, he has the free time to just go meet a random person. I don't know. I'm
But
saying I literally
everyone in
don't
the
know the
world,
answer.
why is it possible for him to meet everyone in the world?
I mean, the world is a finite space, and he's been around for how long? He's like
He's
40 or 30.
40?
He can
Yeah.
do it. Yeah,
Why?
considering he has super
Why?
speed, he can do
So,
it.
so
It's
okay, but he has to have
so it's a
met. Hold on,
possibility.
Jaja. He has to have met them as well as seen their speed in order to claim that
Yeah,
he's the
that's a
fastest.
possibility.
Okay,
It is
why
a
is it
possibility.
possible?
What
Why
do you
is it
mean? Like
possible
I
for the
don't.
Raikage to meet that many people in the amount of time he's been alive and able
Okay,
to
it's a
think that
finite
way?
world, and he has super speed. We don't know how much free time he has.
Okay, so then why is it
So there's a
possible?
possibility. Okay, you keep asking the question, I keep answering it. I don't know why
You're
you're being
not
dumb right now.
answering it, Jaja.
Do you have a contention with what I said? You're just repeating the question, but you're not actually providing contention with what I explained.
Because
You
it
asked why
doesn't
it's
lead to the
possible.
conclusion of. I asked you why
Why?
said thing is possible.
Okay, I gave you my reasoning.
Hold
What's
on,
wrong with
Jaja,
it?
Jaja, Jaja. Let me finish talking. I asked you why said Bubbles, mute yourself. Fuck. I asked you why said thing is possible, right? You then go on to state reasoning, and I say
Yeah.
this reasoning doesn't lead to the conclusion
Why
of.
doesn't it? You gotta explain why it doesn't. You can't just say
Okay,
it doesn't
hold
because
on,
it
hold on,
doesn't.
hold on, Jaja, Jaja. Sorry, I worded that wrong. I meant I ask you why that evidence leads to the conclusion of, and you don't respond to it.
I don't think it leads to that conclusion. I'm just saying there's possibilities.
No, Jaja, it
And
needs to
that's just
lead to the
one.
conclusion that it is possible. That's the conclusion trying to be reached
Okay,
here.
I gave evidence as to why it can be a possibility. Like
And
it's just a possibility.
I asked you why
Okay,
it's
what's wrong
possible.
with it?
Doesn't
I
I
already
don't
gave
see
my
why it leads
reasoning.
to that
What's wrong with the
conclusion.
reasoning?
Jaja, I'm asking you why that reasoning leads to said conclusion. It's
Do I
not
have
my
to?
burden
Okay,
to prove it
listen,
doesn't lead to
The
conclusion.
world is finite. He has super speed, and his free time is unknown. Due to this unknown free time, it is a possibility for him to use his super speed and in this finite planet to meet everyone. I'm not saying it's true.
Why?
It's just a
Why
possibility.
does this super speed in the world being finite mean that he could have met everyone in the
Okay,
40
at this
years
point,
he's
you
been
have to like
alive?
provide a contention because you keep asking me the same question. I keep giving you an answer. You gotta give some contention to like
Oh my
my
god,
reasoning at
Jaja,
all.
Jaja. No,
You
I
can't
don't.
no because you can't just keep asking me why
Yes, I
without
can.
actually providing a contention. No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Because at that point, we would just go on infinitely. There's literally
No.
like,
Obviously, there
are
would
you
be
trying?
some. Hold on. Obviously, there would be some. How do I word this? There would be some
You gotta tell me
level.
what's wrong with what I
Jaja,
said.
you
Like,
gotta let me finish talking. Now, listen. Obviously, there would be some level where the burden of proof has been fulfilled. But if I'm asking you why the evidence you provided even leads to the conclusion you say it does, and you can't give me the reason,
I already
why am
explained
I
it.
accepting
So
that
what's wrong with
evidence?
my explanation?
Oh my god. I don't
You
see
can't.
how it
No,
leads to
no.
the conclusion
Okay,
of.
okay, no. But you have to provide contention.
No,
You
I
can
don't.
literally do this to any argument. No, you can do this to any argument.
I
If
do
someone's
not
like,
have to
okay,
provide contention to
no,
that
hold
at
on.
all.
Someone's like, explain this argument, right? You explain it. You give evidence, and then you just say why. You would literally go nowhere. You would actually have to provide a contention
Okay,
to what they have
yes,
said.
Jaja, I already responded to that. I said yes, there is a level where the burden of proof would be met, but I
Okay,
don't
why
see.
haven't I met that level?
That's not. Oh my god, that's not my burden of
I think
proof.
I fulfilled the burden
Jaja,
already. If you
Jaja,
have an issue with
you're
me
not
doing that,
listening to
this
me.
way.
Okay, no,
No, at this,
if you think that
it's
you
burden
did,
and
hold on.
rejoinder.
If you think that you did, that's fine.
No,
We
but it's
can
burden
move on.
rejoinder. You're not actually responding to the argument. I explained the argument numerous times, and you just say why without actually responding to said argument. It's burden rejoinder at
No,
this
that's
point.
not burden of rejoinder
What
at
is
all.
it?
Because
Okay, so
Jaja,
you asked the
Jaja,
argument. I
I'm
explained it.
asking
I
you
replied.
why the evidence you provided leads to the conclusion of, right? You just say it does. Now look here. Let me make an analogy. If I tell you that dogs are blue and I send you 3 scans of Itachi getting blitzed and say, yeah, this leads to the conclusion
That's
of.
not what I did at
Hold on.
all. Oh
Hold
my
on. Jaja,
god.
I'm not done. It's analogous, right?
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. If you ask me why that evidence leads to the conclusion I say it does, and I can't give you the reason, then you have no reason to accept that
I
evidence.
did give you a reason. I said due to the unknown time factor, right? The factor of unknown free time. It is a possibility that he could have met everyone in the world.
Oh my fucking god.
Because if Raikage was a normal human, I'd understand this. But due to him having super speed, right? Him living in a finite world, so he can
Okay.
travel to very distant places
Proof
in
he found
short.
Mount
Hold on,
Miyabuku.
huh?
Proof he found Mount Miyabuku. Or proof that he
It's a
even can find
possibility.
it. Oh,
It's a
my God.
possibility. Is it like impossible to find?
No, it's not impossible to find, Jaja. But
Okay,
I'm
so
telling
it's a
you,
possibility.
this
Like, I
place-
don't see the
hold
point.
Hold on. This place is specifically hidden away so that you can't just randomly stumble upon it. You understand
Is
that,
it like
right?
outside space and time? Is there like a ceiling barrier around it? Like, how does it work?
I don't know.
Or is it
I
just
just
hard to
know that
find?
it's hidden away and it's, bro. I swear to God, if you just message me one more time,
I would need like an explanation on like why people can't find Mount Miyabuki.
why do I need to
Instead of it just
explain
being
that
hard
to
find.
you? It's just
Wait,
stated that it's hard to find.
So it's still
as
possible.
well.
Yeah, he
Okay.
messaged me. What'd you say, Jaja?
Fuck that guy.
If it's just hard to find, that wouldn't like make it impossible to find it.
No, oh my god. Okay. That's whatever. For one, I shouldn't have brought up Mount
Yeah.
Miyabuku in the first place. But I'm saying just because the Raikage has super speed, right? For one, I don't know how you're gonna prove like when he got this super speed, but just because the
We've seen him use
Raikage
it in the Third War.
hold on, Jaja. Just because the Raikage has super speed and the world is finite, that does not mean it's possible for him in the amount of time he's had this super speed to meet everyone in the world and see how fast they are.
It does.
That
because
also wait.
as
That
I was
also
explaining,
presupposes that he like regularly updates this.
yeah, I'm saying we don't know his
Hold
free
on.
time. That's literally what I said.
Okay, so then you can't even claim it's possible.
No, wait, hold on. I'm saying this unknown variable would lead to many possibilities. That's literally all I'm saying. That's how unknown variables work. I'm saying like if you have like an unknown variable in scaling, right? Due to this unknown variable, there are multiple possibilities that you could lead to, but no definitive claim you can make about it, right? That's why I brought up the unknown variable.
Wait.
Because an unknown variable leads to many
Hold
possibilities.
on. That would assume that any amount of free time he has had, right, would give him the ability to meet everyone in the world.
Yeah.
Okay, prove that. Prove that that is possible.
Why? Okay, you would have to like provide a contention at this point because you
No,
keep
I
on saying
don't.
it's unreasonable without giving me a good
I didn't
reason.
say it's unreasonable. I just said
You
that
keep on asking me
I
to
just
prove it,
said
and
that
I keep repeating my
you're
argument.
not
You're gonna have to
explaining to
provide a
me.
contention.
Hold on. You're not explaining to me why the premises you set forward lead to the conclusion of
I have.
the
Can you just
conclusion
provide a
in this
contention,
case
please?
being possibility. I don't have to.
Yeah, I have. I've outlined the argument many times. Can you just provide a contention?
I don't have to. It's not my
You
argument.
kind of do because if I make the argument numerous times and you just not providing contention, you just keep saying why, and at that point, it's burn rejoinder,
That's
not
not
actually
burning.
contradicting the
Jaja, do
argument
you
and
not
refuting it.
understand what a neutral stance is?
Well, but you can't keep questioning the argument
Yes, I
and
can.
presenting it like you have an issue with it if you're not actually providing a refutation to it.
Jaja, hold on. So then you don't understand what a neutral stance is.
I do understand a neutral stance, but you still have issues with the argument without actually
That doesn't
providing what's
matter.
wrong with it.
I don't need to, Jaja,
Well,
because
I don't need to provide. Wait,
hold on,
then you be switching the burden of
Jaja,
proof.
you're not letting me get through talking.
No, you're
That's why
switching
you
the
don't,
burden of proof.
Jaja. You won't understand what I'm saying if you don't let me get through talking.
I
You
understand what
literally
you're
just
saying.
cannot,
You're just
right?
not making
Hold
sense.
on. Since you are the one on the offensive, right, claiming that this is a possibility, you're going to have to explain why it is even possible. I, in this situation, have no burden to fulfill because I've made no claims.
That's not. Oh my gosh, Six Fast. I'm saying that I've presented the argument numerous times. You keep saying why. At a certain point in time, if you're not actually providing any contention to said argument, and I've already outlined it numerous times, just because you keep asking why does not fulfill me any burden. I've already fulfilled my burden.
Okay.
Just to like, if you were to claim that I have not fulfilled the burden, you would have to explain why I have not at this point, because I've done it
I
many
don't have
times.
to do that. But
Well,
here,
you
look,
can literally do that to any single argument you ask anyone
hold
to
on,
prove.
Jaja, because you still not understanding me. I feel like you set forth these premises and say they lead to this conclusion. I
Yeah,
ask you why this premise, this one, and this one lead to
I
that
explain why.
conclusion. Okay, what's your explanation as to why that makes it possible?
Oh
Give
my
it to
gosh,
me again. Give it to me again.
as I said numerous times, the world is finite, right? So there's a finite amount of space in the world. Due to
Okay.
his super speed, he can travel far
Hold on. So
distances in short time.
premise one, the world is finite.
What do you mean? That's not premise one.
That's a premise. Yes, that's a claim. The world is finite.
It's not a premise.
Oh my god. Yes, it is.
Do we have to debate on what the definition of premise is? It's the basis of your argument by definition.
A previous statement of proposition from which another is inferred or follows as a conclusion. Which you're trying to lay an argument out in logical form here, right? So you would be using the logical definition of what a premise is.
Yeah,
Okay.
a premise is the basis of your argument.
No, that's a verb. That's when it's using a verb, right? When it's using logic or it's a noun, it's a previous statement of proposition from which another is inferred or follows as a conclusion, right? So
I'm reading it now.
that's why when you set in, or that's why when you write out syllogisms, I'm sure you've seen a syllogism. There's P1, P2, P3, and then C, which is the conclusion. It's because there's three premises that lead to the conclusion of this.
Okay, fine, whatever. I don't agree with that, but whatever. It does not even matter.
Okay.
Um,
So premise one, the
whatchamacallit?
Earth is finite.
Okay,
Okay.
and due to his super speed,
Premise
he can
two,
travel.
due to his super
Um,
speed.
can I finish my sentence?
Yeah.
Due to his super speed, he can travel far places in short amount of time.
Okay. Due to his super speed, he could travel far places in short amounts of time. Okay.
Okay, and the third one would be due to the unknown variable that is his free time as a Kage, which we don't know how much free time he has. That would lead to the fact that due to this unknown variable, many possibilities can occur. One of those
Okay.
possibilities being meeting everyone
Okay.
in the world.
Now, the problem, right, with premise three, that his with his super speed. No, that was premise two. The promise of premise three is that. God, how do I word this? That amount of free time not being known, leading to all these possibilities, would presuppose that any amount of free time given within the span of him having this super speed and not having it, or not having it, sorry, getting this super speed in present the present where he's making the statement, that he would have had the chance to meet everyone in the world. You cannot prove that that is possible. Even with the unknown thing, right? Even if we assume that the Raikage had all the free time in between when he was what? How old was he in the Third War? 20, right? Is Jaja here? Bubbles?
I can hear you.
Oh, okay.
You're not lagging. Man, I should have just been like, oh no, you're like, oh, Emosh and Hybris tonight. That should be interesting.
Bro, today is debate city.
What do you mean? What does that mean? Oh, I know what you mean.
Hoppy versus Bullet, James versus Monlum. What else happened today? Something. Oh, Valor versus Arrow.
Dude, Valor
Me
just
versus
like
Jaja.
Hello?
erased him.
Yeah, Valor beat him up
Can
bad.
you hear me?
Jaja, yeah, I can hear you now. Could you hear me?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, I could hear you, but I was playing Fortnite and my character just stopped moving. And I noticed
Fortnite?
my
I hate you.
Wi-Fi turned off.
Okay.
Anyways,
Where
but
was
no,
I
I was.
at?
It's not okay. The free time thing is because due to the super speeds plus the free time, like due to the unknown amount of free time, it could be like I don't know, 2 hours in each day or whatever, or like I don't know, 5 hours. Who cares? Due to like this super speed in conjunction
Jaja, you're lagging. You're
with
lagging
that.
very bad. I can't hear you. You're still lagging. My OBS doesn't have a fucking pause button on it anymore. I don't know how the fuck that happened anyway. Whatever. Curse, invite me to Dojo again as well.
All right.
Wait, did you see what Hybris just said in chat?
No, I'm not in there yet.
Emosh won and turned Cack into Mickey.
Can you hear me?
You must warn in turn.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I lagging?
Not really. We'll see as time goes on.
Okay. Anyways, as I was saying,
Okay.
it's basically
Hold on.
due
How
to the
old
fact
is
that the world
Raikage in Fourth War?
we um did I let go? Well, I don't think we
Oh, you're lagging, JoJo.
know
Again.
how old he is in the third war.
JoJo, you're
Damn, I
lagging.
can't look up anything. Oh my god. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, a bit.
Oh my god. I'll start lagging again. Hold on, let me try to get my Wi-Fi back up.
Take me home. Take me home. Hello?
What's up, Jutsu?
That's good, guys. You guys just hear silent? Damn.
JoJo's Wi-Fi is fucking up.
Damn.
JoJo's Wi-Fi just fucking died. Text to VC.
Text to VC.
Fuck no.
Wait, did he actually just say text to VC?
We can just